Hey guys, what's up? So Redmi has recently announced the Note 9 series and it doesn't seem like they want to sit idle for long as they are preparing to launch a new series of Redmi phones along with some TVs and other stuff. The phone that I'm talking about was previously confused to be the Redmi Note 10 and 10 Pro, but teasers from the company have revealed the name to be Redmi 10X and 10X Pro. Both these phones are powered by the newly announced MediaTek Dimensity 820 SoC, which is an upper mid-range SoC with an Antutu score of around 415,000. That is way over the Snapdragon 765's best of 329,000 with the Redmi K30. The phones will also have up to 8GB of RAM and will ship with the latest Android 10 OS based on MIUI 11 or MIUI 12, but it's not confirmed. Also, these phones will have an AMOLED display, so for the first time at this price, we are getting an AMOLED screen from Redmi. We've always got LCD displays at this price, but this time it will be an AMOLED panel, that too from Samsung, so the quality is expected to be good. An AMOLED panel also means the phone can have an under-display fingerprint sensor, and that is indeed the case here. Along with that, it will also have an always-on display feature, making full use of that AMOLED screen, so you're getting almost every feature at this price. Also, there is no mention of a higher refresh rate, so that is a letdown, and it seems like this will have a normal 60Hz panel, but I guess you can only get that much for this price. Another important feature that is going to be included is optical image stabilization. So finally, OIS on a budget phone. I've been wanting this for quite a while and I feel it's high time that budget phones should have it, and here it is. OIS can prove to be really useful. Till now, budget phones or even the mid-range and upper mid-range phones have relied on software stabilization, but with this one, even more companies would start to give OIS in their mid-range phones, which should improve the camera experience on these phones, especially while recording videos and clicking pictures at night. This is Redmi's only phone to receive this feature after the K30 Pro. Also, the Redmi 10X Pro should have a 48MP quad camera setup with a 30x zoom. Now, it's not confirmed if this is pure zoom or there will be a telephoto camera to assist, but I think at least the Pro version should have something like a 2x telephoto, but we'll find out soon enough. The phone also has a Star Trek feature that lets you effortlessly capture star trails at the click of a button, a sample of which is shared by Redmi's product director, Wong Tang Thomas, and it certainly looks good. The front should have a 16MP camera within a water drop notch, so not even a punch hole. I was expecting this phone will have a cutout like the Redmi Note 9 series, but I guess it's fine. Also, recently Xiaomi has confirmed on Vivo that the Redmi 10X will support dual 5G. What this means is that both the SIMs can have 5G active at the same time and switch effortlessly. The phone should have a 4500 mAh battery, NFC, and IR blaster along with a 3.5mm headphone jack. We should see the phone launch on May 26, so we don't have to wait too long. If you want to get more information on the specs, I'll have a video linked in the iCard. Also in the news, it seems that the Poco M2 Pro would be a rebranded Redmi Note 9 Pro global version, which would launch as the Poco M2 Pro in India. Poco has already launched a rebranded F2 Pro this year, which is the Redmi K30 Pro under the flesh, so it seems like a rebranding year for Poco. It looks like Poco doesn't have any devices to launch, and to just keep the name going forward, they are launching rebranded phones till they make something of their own like the Poco F1. And finally, Redmi is going to announce a pair of TWS earphones in the Indian market on the 26th of May. These are expected to be Redmi AirDots S, launched a month ago in China. These do bring some improvements over the original Redmi AirDots. Priced around $15, they should get the TWS earphones in even more people's ears. That's it for this video. Do let me know what do you think about this down in the comments. Smash the like button if you liked it and consider subscribing to the channel for more tech videos. I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, bye bye and stay safe.